So, all right. So it is 3/22/22, and that's not the time, that's the date. And again, I want to thank Andrea for carrying us last week. I listened to the recording. I was like, it was so good. Oh my word. She's such a rock star. I'm like, you guys don't need me. I'm just going to like go, okay, Andrea's in charge from now on. But we're going to start with Andrea. Get out your little eagle. Where's your eagle thingamabob? And yay, we're going to start with caw, caw. I don't know what eagles sound like. I don't think they make a noise. So we're going to start with the crows.
Let me just see if this is 1 second. Y'all do your crows. Hold on.
Oh, y'all do your crows. Okay. Who's got a crow? I know Chrissy. Unmute. Chrissy had a party. Chrissy had a party. All right. She says a party.
I had a party.
She had a party.
Had a party. Spa party.
Yay.
And with my boisterous guests. Yes.
Was it in person or was it virtual?
In person.
In person. Okay.
So with 4.5 guests.
That's interesting.
Because Jenny came for part of it and then went. Yeah. So,
okay. Okay.
Yes.
Good. So that's always fun. And we're proud of you. How did that feel to do that? You did it by yourself, right?
No, Andrea did it. So yeah, that was great. But it just makes me feel so scared that I have to do this on my own at some point.
No, you know what? Definitely do one on your own because that's how you learn.
I have done facials on my own, but I've not done a party on my own.
Okay. And
this was a spa party, and I've never done a spa. I've never even attended a spa party. So it was a big first. So
okay. No, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you did that. Fran's putting her lips on. Okay. Anybody else have any crows this week? Andrea?
Well, it wasn't a crow. I didn't want to go too much further because Chrissy, what did you gain from, like, what did you learn that maybe like, okay, this is the takeaway besides I'm scared to do it? Like, what did you actually see that really you feel like, okay, that's something I gotta, pay attention to, or that you learned?
I'll definitely get knowledge on all of the products, and this is the same thing really that has come from conference. Practice.
Yeah. I want to tell you a little secret. So when we were in Colorado and I was teaching the girls how to keep things moving, because that's one of the things I wanted to tell you is, and gals, we trained on the spa 2 weeks ago, but I want you to know, based on our party with Chrissy, and these ladies were enjoying themselves, and you want them to enjoy themselves, but there's a lot of products when you do that Hydra Spa. So here's what Chrissy and I just realized. Just like in our virtual, what we did for the Medi Spa and what we're planning for tonight, don't do all the products on their face. What I would recommend is you abbreviate, and I have seen some abbreviated things for the Hydro, and I would recommend, just like our med spa, get the charcoal or mix and mask, and then talk about all the others. Let them try it on their hands, but don't necessarily do all of it on the face. And that is something that in the past, that's how it was created. But I think based on our, we were tired and it was longer than we wanted it to be. And that was one issue. And they got very confused. And what does a confused mind do?
Quits.
Nothing. So what I want you to do is I want you to take your product and on the very back, get yourself a little Avery sticker. In fact, a long time ago, we did this on Avery stickers, and I typed those key ingredient words so that when you're holding it up, guess what you're reading? The back. This does this, or this has this. Boom, simple, done. And really, it's all about how does it feel, and the stories, stories sell, facts tell. So just share what stories, and I think you'll hear that tonight with Jo and her her repair.
Yay. Okay. Anybody else? Amy?
So I worked on our 100 No challenge this week. I did not succeed the whole 100 because unfortunately I got a lot of yeses. So bad, I know. I got at least 50 no's. which why would you be excited to get 50 no's when you're trying to get 100 challenge? Because I had a really good selling week and I booked some shows, and that was really exciting because it's really nice to get the yeses along with the no's, but you just don't concentrate on the no's. So
I love it. I love it. That's
Hey,
awesome.
Joe, can you share, what did you say when you got how did you get a booking? Or the show, what did you say to then have somebody?
So
book for you?
what I did was last like right before our last meeting, I had shared with you guys that I had sent out like a text because I'm really focusing on national court. And I knew that I was a little bit behind because of my son's accident, and I was trying to catch up. So I'm trying to do the best with the double credit thing that I can possibly do, and by stretching because it was a lot of time I was kind of like out of commission. I mean, I did as best as I could in the hospital meeting new people, but the text message simply said, if I said, hey, this is Amy, your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant. If by any chance at all you're running low on any product, I have this huge challenge of national court, and we're doing a double credit month for sales to the company. So if you can support me and by doing an order, or if you decide that you would rather book a show and learn about the products and earn some extra double hostess credit, contact me and let me know. Most people didn't actually bite on that. They bought on just buying product. So that didn't get discounted at all. It was 100%, the normal profit you would get. A few people have booked shows, and I am really happy for that. So I've got several new customers potentially coming from those new bookings because they're new people. That's it.
Awesome.
New people.
Awesome.
That's the key right there.
I
New
know.
people. That feels good, doesn't it? And
Yes,
they'll
it
introduce
does.
you to new people, and they'll introduce you to new people, and that's good. I like that. Well, we'll find out about her great week in just a few minutes. But okay, Fran, do you have anything you want to share? Or Dee, I watched your post on Instagram and about how you slept this weekend, and your back is getting better. And I'm like, her back's getting better. That's awesome.
Yeah,
So-
so my crow is listening to my body this last weekend. I kid you not. After a conference, I was done. Like I had directors looking at the window, looking at me through the window after they got out of the conference center, and they're like, "Are you okay?" Because I'm laying out there just sprawled out, and I told Andrea, because I forgot my purse in the room, and Andrea's like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm by the registration desk." And
No,
I was
you
just,
said you're under the table.
yeah, I said I was under the table, like I was gone. So that on Saturday night, I kid you not, I slept 15 hours.
Good.
Yeah, so my crow was I took care of myself after conference. I'm not going to go see my niece. I called my sister today and I told her I can't. It's just too much driving. I've got other things to do. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Andrea. I figured that you'd be happy. I told her it's like Adam's not going to be there with me because he's going to go snowboarding. I cannot go drive out there and drive back and in time for my surgeon's appointment on Friday. So I'm taking time for me. I did not do the challenge. However, this week I'm going to do the challenge.
Okay, good. Just
Thank
reset the time. That's good. Well, I'm proud of you. And I was like, good. She's not pushing herself too hard, because I know that physical is very important to you, the endorphins and all of that. So I was really happy to see that. Okay, well, let's go on. I actually have to look at my list here. We're going to I want to do a quick screen share. And, I pull up this, all this stuff about 5 times before we even start, and then it disappears on me. I'm like, whatever. Okay. So I want y'all to unmute, and I want you to read, what do the letters of dream mean? Okay. Not all of this over here, but what do they mean? So D is for, everybody say it.
Dedication.
Dedication. R is for
Responsibility.
E is for
Education.
A is for
Attitude.
M is motivation.
Motivation.
Now, I want to tell you guys something about this. Dedication is being dedicated to your business. And like Dee just said, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first sometimes. You guys, there's nothing wrong with that. You need that responsibility, taking responsibility for your business. And this is something that, I just really want to stress to you guys is, first off, I want to tell y'all, put the bat away. What bat? The bat you've been using to beat yourself up with, because I actually, I had, actually, I could say this about myself, but, people might have had a great year last year or the year before, and this year it may not be quite as great. And so, they're beating themselves up. And guys, I want to tell you something. Owning your own business is a lot like a marriage. It has its ups and downs, and it's not that you're ready to quit the marriage or quit the relationship, but there are times when you're closer and times when you're farther away. I even experienced that with my girl crush, Andrea. Sometimes she's so busy with traveling to Mars games and taking care of Luke and all of that and her business. And I'm so busy with everything I have going on here in Phoenix that we may go, wow, a whopping 48 hours without talking. But when we do, it's like no time has passed, and that's the same thing in all of your friendships and your relationships. You have times when you feel more distant and times where you feel closer. So I want to give y'all permission to be okay with where you are at right now, because we're going to do some recognition tonight, and we're going to show you where people are as far as Princess Court and things like that. And we're going to talk a little bit about seminar, because it's kind of like, and I said this before about going to career conference and things like that. If you say, I want to get in shape, so I'm going to join this gym and I'm going to get this eating plan and I'm going to have all these goals set. I'm going to have all my goals set. Everything's going to be all written down. I'm going to have it done. I'm going to start when I feel good enough to go to the gym, and when I look good in my bikini, and when I feel good. Okay. Okay. So why should you show up? Why should you go to seminar? Why should you come to your Tuesday night meetings? Not just because you're making it happen or you're going to be queen or whatever. It's basically you're here for, and let's go back to it. You are here for the responsibility of being here, the education, having an attitude adjustment, receiving that motivation, being dedicated to your business, and holding yourself responsible. And so I just want to stress to you guys how important it is to believe in yourself, even when sometimes it feels like you shouldn't believe in yourself, or you feel like you haven't done the work, or you don't deserve the recognition. Put the bat away. And Andrea, this is Andrea's idea, but we're going to share something with you guys tonight. You ready, Andrea? I got it. Okay. So Andrea, before we even show this, can you kind of tell us why, without revealing what we're going to show, why did you want to show this video tonight and tie it into the dream?
I think that the reason I wanted to share that was some of us came out of virtual or in-person seminar, career conference. Some of us have had those dreams, and many times we tell our family, we tell those around us what we're doing, and they laugh at us, or maybe we've been around a little bit and they go, yeah, we've heard this before, and they doubt us. And the pain of that has perhaps stopped some of us from going again. And you're about to watch Susan, and I think that you'll be so amazed at how she won them over. And I think that, Joe, you're always so good at winning the naysayers over. And I think that just gave me inspiration for this week.
Okay, so now I gotta find it again. Hang on. Okay, because it's here, because I had it. And I got to go in here, and then I got to shrink this, and then hang on. Stop presenting, and okay, and there it is. I want you to watch their faces.
Hi, what's your name, darling?
My name is Susan Boyle.
Okay, Susan, where are you from?
I am from Blackburn near Bathgate, West Lothian.
It's a big town.
It's a sort of collection of, villages. Had to think there.
And how old are you, Susan?
I am 47. And that's just one side of me.
Okay, what's the dream?
I'm trying to be a professional singer.
And why hasn't it worked out so far, Susan?
I've never been given the chance before, but here's hoping it'll change.
Okay, and who would you like to be as successful as?
Elaine Page.
Elaine
something like
Page.
that.
What are you going to sing tonight?
I'm going to sing I Dreamed a Dream from the Miserables.
Okay.
Big song.
Yeah? Yes.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by. When first time life was
You didn't expect that, did you? Did you? No.
I dreamed of love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. I was young and unafraid. When dreams are made and used and wasted, there was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted, but the tigers come with their voice as soft as thunder. As they tear your hopes apart, as they turn your dreams to shame. Still I dream you'd come to me. I dream we live our lives together. But there are dreams which cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream like life would be, so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seems. Now life has killed the dream I
Hello.
Hey, come back here.
All right. Thank you very much, Susan Piers.
Without a doubt, that was the biggest surprise I have had in 3 years on this show. When you stood there with that cheeky grin and said, I want to be like Elaine Page, everyone was laughing at you. No one is laughing now. That was stunning, an incredible performance. Amazing. I'm reeling from shock about you two, but
I am
Can't
so
believe it.
thrilled because I know that everybody was against you. I honestly think that we were all being very cynical, and I think that's the biggest wake-up call ever. And I just want to say that it was a complete privilege listening to that. It was brilliant.
Susan, I knew the minute you walked out
Oh, Simon!
on that stage that we were going to hear something extraordinary, and I was right.
Got a lot of touch.
Susan, you are a little tiger, aren't you?
Oh, I don't know about that.
You are. Okay, moment of truth. Here's yes or no.
The biggest yes I have ever given anybody.
Amanda?
Yes, definitely. Brilliant.
Susan Boyle, you can go back to the village with your head held high. It's 3 yeses.
Well, okay, Andrea's crying.
She's not the only one.
No,
God, I'm
and-
like, it's like waterfalls over here.
Yeah, but guys, I mean, what does that tell you? And Andrea did such a good job prefacing it. You know, you tell your family, I'm going to, and it doesn't always happen in the time that you think it's going to happen. And put the bad away. I just want to, and thank you, Andrea, for encouraging us to share that tonight, because I mean, we could just drop the mic right there. And I think, you know, it's so important that we all believe and we do dream. And that's what everything is about, is continuing that dream. And, you know, we've all had stuff in our lives. We've had a lot of stuff in our lives, and we keep fighting, and I love it. So, all right, now we're getting lots of chats. I'm like, you guys are just having a ball with this. So yeah, when you need a little pick me up, that might be something that you want to go back and watch again. So, all right, well, let's get on with it, girls. And I love Andrea changed her picture here. That was such a fun
Seminar. That was seminar. Get ready.
Yeah, it's all about seminar, guys. Start planning now. It's going to be.
Is that Andrea?
Yeah.
Was that Andrea Horizontal?
Yeah.
When was that?
That was 2011, 2010.
Yeah. We have fun at seminar, guys. It's like a big pajama party. It's awesome. Okay, so we're still doing the March emoji game. Y'all keep working on that. We're working on our 4th quarter for STAR. So Andrea, have you used any of your points yet?
Can I tell you guys something that is not even out yet? Like nobody in the Mary Kay world knows, except for maybe somebody that I got it from.
Okay.
There is a new STAR app, and I just found it, and it'll tell you exactly your points, and then you can go through and you can actually find what you're wanting. And I just learned of it yesterday. So put in there STAR program and you'll find it, and it's free.
Okay, STAR program. Love it. Thank you for sharing. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so get those points going. I'm like saving all my points. And I don't even know what for yet. I haven't even chosen anything, but I think it's going to be a trip, because I love I love to do things with Andy, and I have to get him away from the house to get him to take it easy. Okay, so y'all know that tonight is our birthday bash, and then April 12th is our next guest event. And so normally it's the 2nd week, but we moved it to the 3rd week because I was traveling last week. And this is what's really super important right here. Seminar dates. Start planning it right now, July 25th. And we're pretty sure July 25th is what we call day 0. For those of you who've never been to seminar before, day 0 is the day you come, you arrive, you pick up your packet. You have fun, and that's when we have our dinner with all of our people. And so then the next day is day 1, day 2, day 3, and it's just a blast. And we'll have the schedule pretty soon. It'll be on InTouch, but you want to arrive as early on the 25th as possible. And then if you fly out the 28th, make sure your flight is later in the afternoon, because seminar doesn't end until noon on the 28th. Okay, so make sure that you're looking at flights. You know, we're already picking out our hotels and all of that, but for right now, tell your family, block it out the 25th through the 28th. Super, super important. And we're just going to have a blast with that. Okay. So Andrea, the $500 cash giveaway, you've done this before with Mary. When will they actually do the, oh, you haven't. Okay, when are they actually going to do the drawing? So we've still got time, right?
Yeah, I think it's April 1st.
Okay, so y'all, we've got till the end of March to, you know, do some interviews, do some marketing shares. So don't let this pass you by. It didn't cost you anything to enter. Andrea and I did that for you. So we would love to see one of our guests win that because it's going to be so much fun. This Friday, this Friday, I'm doing a spring trash bash and it's all about spring cleaning. And we're going to do it on Zoom right here. What you're offering your guest is 1% off for every item they throw away, up to 20 items. They have to be non-Mary Kay items. And it's just super fun. It's only about 30 minutes and it's at 5, 6, 7, and 8. So y'all know that in Arizona, we're now PST, which I love that because Andrea and I are in the same time zone. But make sure that you must RSVP to me, no matter whose unit you're in, RSVP to me by Thursday, by this Thursday. Okay, so I'm excited about that. And that is on our Shipe Family Superstars Facebook page.
How does that work, Joanne? What are they doing? I mean, how does that?
Okay. Okay, that is a great question. I just always assume y'all know what a trash bash is. So let's say this is not a Mary Kay lip gloss, but y'all know this is like obsolete because this is an old lip gloss. So if I like on the guest event, let's say, you know, I'm the guest and I'll say, hey, I'm Joanna and I'm throwing away 5 things because I want 5% off. And so I've got 5 things right here and I'm throwing away this, and everybody goes, what is that? Oh, it's just a lip gloss. Okay, that's 1. And here's a lipstick, that's 2. Here's another lip gloss, that's 3. Can you tell I keep these right by here? Okay, 4 and 5. And we go, okay, yay, you're getting 5% off your purchases with your consultant. And that ends on Sunday. So they have to make the purchase with you between Friday and Sunday. Okay, so it's just fun. And then after we do the trash part, then I'll do 5 products that are going to get your skin in shape for spring. And then that's it. That's it. Okay, I'll do a tiny bit of marketing and then say, you know, if, you know, please get with your consultant, do a 15-minute call with your consultant and her director, and you'll go into a $500 cash drawing.
And that's Friday?
That's this Friday. Yeah. And I need you guys to RSVP to me as well, because if I have to, you know, if we don't have people coming, then I'm in April, because you never know. People have craziness going on. Okay.
Is that on your website? Is that on Facebook? I mean,
yes, ma'am. It's on Shipe Family Superstars Facebook page. And I can also,
can you stream it into our Shipe Pop?
Yeah, I can do that as well. Okay, let me write myself a note. Stream, pop, yeah.
Okay, the bottom's cut off.
Hang on, let me move this up. It says RSVP to your consultant by Thursday, March 24th to be entered into our prize drawing.
Okay, so I have to RSVP them to you, or they have to RSVP to you?
You, only the consultant RSVPs their guests.
Oh, okay, that's easy enough. All right, cool.
It's going to be super fun and it's going to be very light, and it's just me and all my craziness. You never know what's going to happen when Joanna's in charge and Andrea's not here to keep me, you know, sane. Okay. Andrea, if this is on Shipe Family Superstars Facebook page, can they just click on it and save it to their computer and then send it to their guest?
Yes. Can you see me? I'm nodding yes.
Oh, no, I can't see you. Yes.
Why can't you see me? Why can't you see me?
Oh, now I can see you.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So Andrea, give us a little reco on this. Let's see who's on target. You ready?
Yes, let's go. I can't see any names. Yay, who's on target?
Here they are.
Okay, here they are. We got Fran, Chrissy, Jamie, Marsha, Andrea, and of course, these have already finished. These women, Vicky, Sayonara, Amy, and Joe.
Okay, so this is a 6-month consistency, guys. Consistency is the key. That is just so important. If you're selling 1,200, then you're ordering 600 a month. That's the key right there. $300, $400 weeks.
And my favorite part, we've got 2 more weeks. Oh my, well, maybe not 2 whole weeks. Okay, we got a little over a week, you guys. This is where we get to change some lives. And the moment you decide, okay, I'm just gonna go for it. And as we learned from Susan, she had to have the courage to sign up for this audition. She had the courage to stand in front of hundreds. You don't have to stand in front of hundreds, but to say out loud what you're going for and what deadline takes a lot of courage. But don't worry, because not only do you have your Mary Kay sisters lifting you up, but God is there. He's going to protect you and he's going to provide for you the people, but we've got to do the work. So just keep doing your dials, but keep sharing your goal and make it small and short, because what happens is when you hit that one, then of course the next bigger one becomes more believable. So as you're doing it and you're looking, going out and meeting people, take little snapshots and let's keep the love going with our Share the Love social media. It's extended. We're going to do it all the way till June. They told us at Career Conference, and it really just builds our brand. The more people that we meet because they saw something through social media and they go, oh yeah, I've heard of that. That's a good product. My girlfriend posted it. That's going to help all of us. So remember, we are in it together and you have the support.
That's awesome. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
All right, who's going to be in red? I have a commitment from Vicki Starwall, and she said she will have 9 more Great Start qualified team members by June 30th. For a total of 10. She's rebuilding her team. And you guys, Vicki's been in Mary Kay, I think 5-6 years now, and she's got a renewed commitment. So that's what it is. It's that space between your ears, dreaming that dream. Go watch Susan Boyle about 5 or 6 times and watch her shake her little hips and make everybody laugh and everybody doing those faces. Yeah, she showed them. Didn't she win that? She won that season.
I think so, but
she did. She won.
Chrissy watched it.
Okay. All right. So being proactive and not reactive. And you guys, this is a very busy time for moms right now because they're looking at, going towards the end of the school year. There's a lot of spring sports right now. We stay busy and we have to schedule it out, guys. I'm telling you, I don't know what I would have done without my weekly plan sheet when my kids were younger. And even now, I've shown y'all my calendar that, I do with my color coding, and I might revise it like every day. I might add things, take things away, but it's so important that you're being proactive and not reactive. Being reactive is going to make you crazy. It's like a nuclear reactor. When it goes off, everything blows up. So don't blow up, be proactive. All right. Okay, let's see. Where are you going to be on June 30th? Okay, let's definitely focus on this. Go on Target for your car, earn or re-earn your red jacket. You could do that this month. Y'all, there are people starting their Mary Kay business right now in March who will debut as car winners and directors at Seminar. It's a mindset. It's a decision. It's just a decision to step out. So these are all of our senior consultants. And of course, it's really hard to see. I'm going to have to change how I have this set up so you can see the names on the bottom. But, guys, being a senior consultant, you're one step away from red. One step away. So make that decision. Okay. All right. Let's do some reco. Get out your pop form. You got it? Pop, 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 pop. And you guys, for goodness sake, turn these in and get your prizes. I think I only have like 5 people who turn them in each month. I'm like, okay, I know you're keeping track of these things. So turn them in and we want to give you prizes. Okay. All right. So these are all the fun things you can get, and you just turn it in by the 5th of the month, the following month. All right. So if you check yourself. Are you alive right now? Are you alive? Yes, pinch yourself. Ouch. Okay. Give yourself 10 points. If you're watching this recording, make sure you give yourself 10 points once you post your takeaway on our Facebook page. Section B, this goes on your March platform, of course, turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet by Sunday. Okay. Now, I still had 2 people who turned it in and they turned it in the wrong week. So please, please, please make sure you check that date at the top of submitting your weekly accomplishment sheet. And by the way, Sayonara is traveling out of the country right now. So y'all make sure that you're saying little prayers for her. I don't even know what country she's in, but anyway, she's in Europe. Okay. So we're not going to see her this week. All right. So how many new faces? New faces. I know some of y'all were posting new faces on your Facebook pages. So give yourself 10 points for every new face, okay, that you do full circle with. Oh my word. So stinking proud of this girl. Amy Paw had a grand week, and a grand week is where you sell over $1,000 in 1 week. And she already told y'all how she did it, but Amy, I am going to have you talk for a second. But going for those 100 no's, and she hit 50 no's. But Amy, tell us more of what happened. How many bookings did you get? And I see you sold over $1,000.
Right. I'm just really determined to hit this goal. I have not done, so there's hope for all of you yet. And for me too, because that's the great thing about Mary Kay. It's not about who you are. It's about what you do consistently, and everything is a roller coaster. It doesn't matter what business you're in. It doesn't matter who you are. Every single person, professional, beginners, it doesn't matter, seasoned veterans, in whatever business you're in, has ups and downs. And you just have to keep riding. You just have to keep in motion somewhere. Even when it doesn't look like you're making any progress, as long as you're consistently asking people, as long as you're consistently putting in your products, as long as you're consistently showing up to be motivated, as long as you're just not giving up on yourself, that's a really big one. You have to pay attention to it, but you just have to keep going, because people might lose interest a little bit in certain products. People might have a problem and not tell you, but just consistently follow up with your customers. And I kind of did this a little full circle. So knowing that we had challenges to use for the 100 no's for guest events with our birthday bashes. So I used it kind of full circle. And I told the girls last week, like, do some of it for recruiting, do some of it for sales, do some of it for bookings, and just try to keep going for that. And it didn't matter who it was. I'm like, I asked them a question about whatever, and you can get a couple no's from a couple different people. Just keep it rolling, but keep following up with your customers and tell them that you care about them. Even if you've lost track for them for a little while, they'll appreciate your honesty and they'll come back to you more likely to purchase products.
Yep, I love it. Thank you for sharing, Amy. We're so proud of you. Y'all give her snaps to Amy. Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't sleep much last week.
A grand week. That is amazing. So proud of you. So, and of course, Sayonara, getting ready to go to Europe, still had a $500 week. So rock stars, I'm telling you right now, rock stars. Okay, so let's jump to, y'all know that we'll do Reco on April 3rd for the month of March. It's kind of weird the way the dates go, but it's all based on Sunday weekly accomplishment sheet submissions. So these were our 3rd quarter stars. And I just want to give some reco to these ladies. Andrea was a pearl star. Andrea, let me ask you something. Was this the highest number of points you've ever gotten as a star? It was 70,000 points.
70,000, yes, that would be my highest.
Okay.
But 7,000, yeah, I do think it was my highest. Was it really that high? I thought it was at 5,000.
No, it was 7,000. Yeah, it wasn't 70. It was 7,000, over 7,000 points.
Yeah,
because when
I've always wanted to be like you. You hit 9,600 and I've just never done that. But yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it again.
Okay, I'm so excited for you. And of course, Vicky and Sayonara were both rubies. And then Marcia, Amy, myself, Fran, and Jamie all stretched to sapphire. And you know what? It's all about setting that goal and reaching it, you guys. And I want to tell you, with my customer base, I can hit star without doing like anything except just reorders. And so in very busy seasons of your life, if you've got a good customer base, it will carry you. And so that's something to really focus on. I've always said I want to have at least 100 people at all times on skincare. 100 people on skincare. So if you want a little goal to set for yourself in April, May, and June, do 30 faces each month and set your goal to have at least 100 people on skincare. Okay, and I know Andrea went over this last week, but you guys, I'm telling you right now, go for star this last quarter. Just go for it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so fun. And we're really, really going to focus on this. Okay. All right. So let's, you know what? I'm going to come back to this because I wanted to give a little bit more reco right here. This is our Princess Court of sales and sharing. And I just want to give some shout outs. I mean, Fran, you're almost there, sweetie.
Yeah, look at that.
And you're brand spanking new.
Yeah.
So, I just really want to encourage you guys. If you're like, I don't want to go to a seminar because I'm not going to walk on stage or I'm not going to be recognized. Princess Court is a huge recognition, huge, because so much of the company is in the Mary Kay National area. It's like a little mini seminar. Well, it's not even a mini seminar. It's like seminar. And then you have seminar national court. So, just so proud of all these women. And so focus on hitting this 20,000, especially this month with double credit. You are this close. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if you need us to break it down for you, contact your director and say, break it down, break it down, break it down. Show me what I need to do this month with the double credit to hit this goal, because everybody can hit it. Everybody can hit it. All right. So I think that was all I wanted to cover on that. So let's go back to this one. Okay. So with the goal sheet, I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick about this and then turn it over to Andrea. So with this goal sheet, it's kind of crooked because I had to scan it. This is also on Shipe Family Superstars Facebook page, but this is really a cool thing to use April, May, and June. Especially since it's the last 90 days of the seminar year. And if you could get in the habit of doing this goal sheet, April, May, and June, I think it would set you up for some serious success in going into the summer months, okay? Because traditionally the summer months, I don't know about you guys, but it can be like 120 degrees here. Nobody's going out, nobody's going anywhere. It's like the opposite of the colder states where people stay inside in the winter. We stay inside in the summer. So there's Sulema. Hi, gorgeous. So I just really want to encourage you guys, get your momentum going now. Finish up March strong, and then April, May, and June, keep that momentum going. And especially before the kids get out of school and you're still seeing the parents and you're seeing, you're taking them to activities, things like that, get them booked, get them booked, get them booked, get them booked, and do that 90 faces. All right, Andrea, you're going to share with our, wait, I got to look.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to pull something up here real quickly, but
I got to make you co-host. Hang on. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So I want to show everybody something that we have. Hold on. I don't see you yet. Okay. Screen share. There we go. Okay. So tonight is our birthday bash. So I do want to tell you that whatever is their body lotion with SPF. Great question. I'm just going to answer that before I dive in, because we took all of our SPF sun essentials off because of the oxybenzone that causes the little fishies in the what are they called, the reefs, the coral. And Mary Kay has not given us anything yet, and we have been waiting, expecting it, and a little bit shocked that we don't have something yet. So I I'm with you, Fran. I am waiting. I do recommend our, face cream with SPF, but unfortunately at this moment, there's nothing from Mary Kay. So we will keep you posted, because we are also, like, from the director, I have written 3 or 4 letters saying what I feel we need as a company. And we're just hoping that by the time it comes out, it's going to be better than anything we've ever heard of.
We have to trust.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to talk about this, because I've got a couple. Okay. Birthday bash. We have virtual spa. We have virtual glam. There are things that I hope you have in your arsenal for exposure. So when you really look at how do you build somebody, it's trust. And Eric Worre, he's done wonders for network marketing, because he really created not only a podcast and a book, but he talks about what is it that takes people to success in network marketing. And it's all about trust. And how do you build that? Exposure after exposure after exposure. We educate, we offer, we educate, we offer. Sort of like when I go to the doctor. They educate me and then they offer me a service. If I want the face tuck, it's $25,000. If I want, if I want to get the acne medicine, I can buy it because they have a med spa. But all of those, they're selling us something, you guys. And then there's a fee copay, but it's very, very much an opportunity for us to remember that we have a service just like these professionals. And the trust builds from exposure. Now we can do it virtually. So I want to show you this new, I found it from one of my girlfriends, and it's awesome. So can everybody see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is a beautiful flyer. It's actually 2 pages, and it's everything we've done before. But I just want to show you the simplistic way that you're going to start to see some of our events. If you were on my Med Spa event a couple of days ago, you saw that we quickly got on the peel, and then for 10 minutes, we shared a little bit about the new Dermo cosmetic line. And no matter what you're doing tonight, we would be doing the same thing. We would get the charcoal mask or the gel mask on their face. So you have some choices, but this is a beautiful way of sending a sampler kit. And you can actually do it. I think you've seen me before, and I'm sorry, I don't have my lookbook, but you can take a lookbook, and when you turn it, instead of mailing it the way sort of it looks on the back, you just turn it sideways, and it actually can go out, talk to Fran, but it can go out cheaper. And that's what I've been doing with my loaded lookbook, is basically, or I say your pink pampering packet, but this piece of paper would be inside of it, along with, I put in there the Zoom link and the instruction to get a bowl of water or a little squirt. I love these. These are much smarter, but not everybody has it. And give them instructions to then have their washcloths handy. And then they're ready to rock and roll when the event happens. So you can send this to them. And how beautiful this was created. On one side is the Miracle Set 3D, step by step, and the Voluform on the other. Down below are the different spa treats. If you're going to be focusing on the spa treat, if it's a birthday bash, I will tell you that we'll probably do the charcoal mask, because if you have a brand new exposure, we want to get them focused on the most simple products, our 3D skincare or our repair skincare. If they're a clear proof or a botanical, you would have to create some samples, since Mary Kay does not have that. But this is beautiful. And as you see, use different Mary Kay masks to target different areas. I am not necessarily recommending that you do all of these on the same night, but whichever one you are sending would be what she can put on while Joe or myself, or maybe you are leading the event. You could then teach them. And then of course, while we're not going to do this tonight, this is exactly how you work full circle. And I think that this was so well done. You know, making sure you get leads. Sometimes that's a challenge, and you want to work on these between your next party. But I think that this is something that you're really going to find very, very helpful. Now I want to open up the next one. Joe, are you okay with me going through all 3 of these real quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you now the DIY spot. Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. I'll put these. Let me see this. I want this one. Okay, so instead of a med spa, or I'm sorry, instead of a Hydra pack, this is what somebody's calling the same spa pack. And again, look, you guys, it's the same thing. Now, the only difference is maybe this time they're trying a different peel. So let's really remember, let's not complicate it, but it really is a simple process that, again, this would be something you could put in their packet. I got 2 more. So let me show you the other 2. This is the Hydra pack. So maybe your theme is, again, the reason Hydra session has been changed is there is a lawsuit that's a trademarked word. So you've got to be careful if you're putting this on social media. So Hydra pack is great. But notice, as I just said, with Chrissy, this previously had the oil and it had the satin lips, etc. So out of this, you might not necessarily do all of them together, but you can talk about all of them and let her put 1 or 2 on her face. So again, this is a beautiful supportive document for your sessions. I'm going to show you one more, and then I think we will be done with this. And the last one was the glam. Okay, and then a glam pack. I like that this is based on the color cards. And if we are doing an event, maybe everybody's going to be getting brown-eyed colors. It's up to whoever is leading the event, but this is beautiful. It gives you an idea of samples that you can purchase that'll help you with this facial. The mascara, unfortunately, Lash Intensity, you can't give that sample, but there are many lash intensities. And if you wanted to purchase that, that's up to you, but that is section 2. I don't like to spend a lot of money on section 2. I like to always try to, those little mascaras that are ultimate is a much better value. So that's just me. But maybe if she books a party at her glam pack, she would get a miniature lash intensity. You can really enjoy some of those promos. But I thought that this was so well done. I wanted to snag it and present it to you and really save your effort as you go through either one of our events or creating your own.
I love these.
I think there might have been a birthday. Oh, there's a generic. And then this one's just generic. So this again would be, all of the samples that are available, and you could just check which one you put into her pack if you're going to do that. So beautifully done.
Very well done.
And you can this is the thing, the more you're with, we talk a lot about being in special events. The reason I share this is I earned the luncheon. When you are in these earned opportunities, you're going to get new ideas. You're going to meet new people. The reason it's so important to win is your influential circle grows. And I'll tell you right now that my children are better people because they have Auntie Joe. They have other people who think bigger. They make wise choices. Whereas my cousin, who's now 18 and a half, just found out she's pregnant. There are people that are going to change generational effect, or going to have changes on generations to come because of your decision to be and show up to your Mary Kay meetings and to win. And I just appreciate that so much about each of you. So give yourself a big hug because you're winners. You're here and you're committed each week. It's the same of you. It's the same, 80% of the work is done by 20% of the killer rock stars. And there you are.
Love it. Okay, well, we are about to start our guest event. My question is, if we don't have any guests on, I want to give you guys a challenge to contact 10 people in the next 10 minutes. And you can do it. You can do it by text, but make it an individual text and just say, hey, I was just thinking of you, just like Amy said, I was just thinking of you. And we're doing something new called, glam sessions or spa sessions. And so this is something that I thought was interesting, was that when we say spa sessions, I always thought it was like body care and stuff like that. And then Andrea was like, well, think about it. If you go to the spa and you have a facial or microdermabrasion or something like that done, it's all skincare. So we can call our Mary Kay skincare parties, spa parties, and it kind of romanticizes it. I love the fact that Andrea had all these different things, and these are so pretty. And guys, they're so easy to print. I love the fact that the background is white, so it doesn't eat up all your ink. But you can basically do anything with all of these and just give them different experiences. But I want to challenge you guys that I'll even give you 15 minutes. Contact 10 people and say, is there any reason why? Good evening. This is Zulema. This is Fran. This is okay. Is there any reason why we couldn't get together for a spa session in the next few days? If they go, oh, I'm so busy, or I'm this, or I'm that, then what I want you to say is, okay, do you want to jump on a Zoom party that's only going to be about 30 minutes long this Friday to be able to get, and then you give whatever you want to give them. They're already going to get up to 20% off, and send them that flyer. And it is, Fran, I did check. It is on the Shite Family Superstars Facebook page. Okay, so
I'm putting all the flyers up now. So in just a minute, all the things we just talked about will be here for you.
Yep. And guys, if you will just it's amazing how if you have an immediate goal and you just jump on it real fast, just tell yourself 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. And send a message to 10 people and ask them if you can talk to them real quick in the next 24 hours. Can I talk to you real quick in the next 24 hours? I'm doing double hostess credit. And Amy, you and I have talked about this so many times. You don't even have to explain what double hostess credit is, because they don't listen to it anyway. They never ask. They're just like, oh my gosh, I want to do this. Invite them to Friday, tell them they have to RSVP by Thursday, and then let me know that they're coming. And that way I'll have gifts. I'm going to do giveaways. We're going to talk about some products. We're going to look at all their weird stuff they're going to throw away, and it's going to be super fun. Okay. Y'all good? Amy, do you have a question?
No, we're not all good.
Amy has a question. Oh, that's okay, Chrissy. That's okay.
It's actually, I just wanted to share this really fast. It's not actually a question, and I apologize, but I was like at 9:39 for my week on Sunday night. And Jacob looked at me and I said, I'm so close to 1,000. I'm like, and I didn't even realize it. And not even thinking that there was a website order that would have pushed me like even closer. So I sold the extra to get there, and then looked on my sheet and I had an extra $20 order as a web order. And I was like, woohoo. Because Jacob's like, Mom, you can do this. Well, just do it. I'm like, you're right. Just do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chrissy, you were right there at almost a $300 week. You were almost there. So you got because you take off the hostess giveaway, and you were like at 290 something. So you're so close.
You can do it.
You can do it. Great job.
Okay. I see Renee is on.
Yay! She is. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I can't wait to introduce you. Where is she? Renee! Okay,